Hello, fellow wanderers, I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic II. Well, let's go, get on a ship, shall we? I was going to record this one directly after I recorded the Dark Side version of it, but, it's been like a week and a half. So, I've probably forgotten anything I was going to mention in this one that I mentioned I would talk about last time. We'll just, go with that.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Calm down. We need a plan, not accusations.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
I saw this vessel dock when it did a fuel pipe entered the fuel depot behind the force field.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
Then, how did the other ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
So let's get their codes then. Then we can worry about reaching the Ebon Hawk.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
So we have influence here.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Etton's plan was a good one. Let's go to the bridge and get the drift charts.
All right, but this won't end well. Trust me.
So, we gain Lightside points, we gain influence with Atton, and there we go. Let's talk to people,
What
shall
is
we?
it? Why are we stopping?
What do you know about Paragus?
I know we need to get out of here. Like I said, it's a minefield looking for any excuse to blow.
Can you tell me why you were locked up here, at least?
Look, I'd be happy to share my whole life story when we aren't getting chased by assassin droids and Sith troops, all right?
I need to know what you know about Paragus.
I know we need to get out of here.
Right. So that's all he says. How about Kreia?
What is it? This is not the time for questions.
It's time for answers. Who's pursuing us and why?
They are assassins, and they are responsible for the attack on the Ebon Hawk and the Harbinger. I did not expect them to find us so quickly. We must escape this facility. If we remain here, then we will die.
Very well. Let's keep moving. All right. I'll try and be mindful of talking to my crewmates on planets and such. I'm really bad about it in these games. I don't know why. I just am. We have 5 repair parts and 3 spikes. I have no repair skill to speak of, but it's 1 and 1. So we're going to go ahead and use the repair parts. We're out of the system access, which means the ship's astrogation. We're going to download the orbital drift chart and check the logs.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
Well, that was fun. And there we go. So, things are not going so well on this ship. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, credits. Computer spikes, repair parts. So, that's kind of your, just in case you didn't have any container there to make sure that you could, in fact, get the astrogation shards, because, would you believe it, you have to have them. They're moderately important.
Let us end this.
Yes, get them off of me, please. I prefer not to be in melee. Excellent. All right. Got a little bit of loot to grab on this side, and I actually remember to go this way first. I don't always remember to do that. Nothing particularly useful there. Huh. The melee shields, at least, are useful for certain fights later. I mean, they're technically useful now as well, but nothing in this section is really dangerous enough to justify using them. I say, I know there's assassins in here. And now there's not. I mean, there's actually still two more, but we're actually taking them down fairly easily. Kind of impressed. An ion blaster. They don't say.
I hear you.
I hear you.
So I have a mining laser at the moment. 1 to 7 energy balance on industrial. 1 to 6, 1 to 12 droid. This is slightly better, but not really. I don't think we have any droids to fight in this section. Escape pods do not work. Since we don't have any droids to fight, I'm not going to equip the anti-droid weapon. And I'm going to give you a hint. I dislike micromanaging inventory, so I'm unlikely to do so even when we are going to fight a lot of droids. That's not actually true. There will be certain parts where it's going to be all droids, and then I will bother to micro my inventory. Alright, through the low security door. It is liking to give us those Mandalorian melee shields, isn't it? So far, nothing spectacular. And again, if you... like, Atten can always open those, but if you somehow lack the ability to do so, you can just use the plasma cutter. It will get right through it. Come on, Atten. You can do it.
Let's settle this.
Yay, they're all dead. Alright, we've got some things to do in this room. Mostly logs. We have lots of logs to read. Ooh, a Sith battle suit.
Just say the word.
Yes?
I don't actually think that's any good. Nope, it's medium armor. I mean, it's good armor. It really is, but it's nothing we can use, and...
I hear you.
And what is your jacket? 4 + 2 all saves.
I hear you.
We'll keep you on that for now. I like the +2 to all saves. And now we've got some logs.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic-level priority, whether she knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it recovered.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Seed, out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
Interesting. Something changed there, and I can't quite place my finger on it. I'm sure it's not important. And continuing through the Harbinger. We have friends.
Focus.
So say, are you going to fire?
More where that
Thank
came
you.
from.
Oh, nice, we got a level up. Right, let's go ahead and up all of our skills. We get a feat, Unarmed Specialist 2, and Force Immunity Stun, so we can no longer be stunned. And that's actually really nice. Let's see here. What else would we like to invest in? I would like improved dueling. By the way, dueling, this is never the optimal option. Dual wielding is always going to be better than dueling, purely because you can wield 2 lightsabers, and you can put all the stat boosts that come with lightsabers on them. However, we're not playing just for optimization here. We're playing for fun. I definitely want Disable Droid. I really like the droid force power line. I know some people would disagree, and you're welcome to do so, but I enjoy it, and that's basically why I'm here, to do what I enjoy. And you can watch me, and hopefully you enjoy it too, even when I'm making suboptimal decisions. Shiny heavy armor. I think that's actually a really good item, but yeah, 10 AC plus 1 max dex. It's actually pretty nice. Those of you who play D&D, it's pretty much full plate. Alright, what do we have here? Doors. Let's open the doors. Anything good? A shielding visor. It requires medium armor proficiency, gives you +1 defense and 5% immunity to electrical energy and ion. Not usable by Wookiees. Huh. I like it. You can wear it, right? Yeah. There's no downside to wearing it, so we might as well.
What is it?
Yeah, it looks kind of cool, too. Oh, yep. This one has the plasteel container in the corner. Spacer sensor. What does that do? Awareness, 5 sonic, +2 will save, +1 dexterity, and it gives weapon focused blaster pistol and a weapon focused blaster rifle. I will definitely take that at the moment. That keeps me from having to spend feats that I didn't really want to spend in the first place.
Are you all right?
I just need a second. This was my room.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Paragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Alright, well it is definitely worth coming into this place. Open this up. You're requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for your routine examination. The routine is automated. Simply insert the datapad into the medical computer to receive your injections. We got an underlay, and we also got an armband. It gives you +1 constitution. No complaints here. And we have this door, which I don't think I'm going to be able to open. I'm not. And I don't think I'm ever going to be able to open it, and the loss of the experience for doing this, it's not a big deal. I think we lose like 25 XP. Woo! Advanced Adrenal Amplifier. What do you do? +3 reflexes. Okay. I'll keep the stealth field generator for now. Excuse me. I think we might have company. I have to have a feeling it's a bad idea to keep my back turned to an assassin, but
I will silence this one.
we're doing much to me anyway. I say there's at least one more of you. I do dislike the habit of the characters to run into melee.
Let's settle this.
Even while wielding ranged weapons, but what can you do, right? I was hoping for a few more credits than that. So that leads to Medbay. We'll be back. We want to go all the way over here. Find this corpse and try this door. And that will trigger some friends. Yes, be distracted by Kreia. It's better for all of us if you want.
Time to
This
take
shall
you
not
down to
stop us for long.
size.
There we go. Prey is actually standing up pretty well, all things considered. I'm kind of surprised.
Oh! Yeah!
He is a little vocal, though. You know, I wonder if the reason why the explosions of the robots is so loud is because I have the voice acting turned up. Maybe that's what controls that sound. I don't think I ever tried to adjust that. Well, we're past the point where it's really going to bother me too horrendously much. Ooh, more credits. Ooh, a blast door. Guess what happens when we check it? That's right.
Ah!
And yes, I'm fighting these battles purely because they
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from.
And it's not like we're in any danger of dying.
Time to even the odds.
At this level, health regen is so high compared to our hit point total that getting into these fights is costing us basically nothing. Very good. Remind me about something here. What is your repair skill? You don't have any. What's your repair skill? 1. Oh dear. Anyway, you leveled up. Let's go take care of that, shall we? Repair would be a good skill to get up on her, but what can you do? Get it up a little bit at least. Improved force focus, that's nice to have, and unarmed specialist. Cool. Haven't given you toughness yet, so welcome to toughness. And since you are my... What do I have you spec'd as? Slow, fear, shock, push. I definitely want you to have force cure, though. I think I'm mostly working on your offensive abilities, so let's go ahead and give you that. There we go. Because I think if I look at my own powers, yeah, I've got Force Valor. I got the Lightside offensive abilities. Doing kind of a weird build. Probably didn't think that through very well. Well. It works for me.
Yes?
Not much to add into levels at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, through the medbay, where we will find the occasional plasteel cylinder and some log files. Ooh, I like that. There's my Kotor tank. Can't use it yet. Insert the data pad. Status administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. And yeah, we were knocked out. There's our Kotor tank. Woohoo! Now let's check the medical logs.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
I'd say there's more like 50. And speaking of Mr. Fractured All Over, yeah, he's ugly. It was an interesting aesthetic choice to go with, though. Though he's honestly the less cool of the two, in my humble opinion. Okay, so we learned a few things. And we find credit some more chems. Good. And yep, nothing too interesting there. More plasteel, though. More chems.
I hear you.
What is it?
Honestly, you're the only one who's any good at repair, so I'll just have you do it. 90 XP, not too bad, and we get free heals. The free heals part's kind of nice, though, as you've noticed, on this difficulty setting at the very least, nothing in here is actually a threat. The droid won't be with us for very long anyway. It's just free XP, basically. Alright, so that leads around. We've got a medical workstation there, but not an actual workstation, so I don't find it that useful. A good old normal adrenaline amplifier. And no, that doesn't trigger an ambush. Kind of wish it did. I want the XP. Well, speaking of ambush, hi guys! You're not that well hidden. Just gonna throw that out there. By the way, there is a strong opinion out there that toughness is a waste of a feat line. It's...
Let's settle this.
I kind of agree, but I kind of don't. But I do understand where people are coming from, and maybe I should invest a little less in toughness. It's just
everyone down!
For being fair, it mostly just saves me having to think about it too hard. Let's open this up. Ooh, a Mandalorian blaster. That might be good. 2 through 9, so +1 on the low and the high end, +1 attack modifier, fully upgradable, and balanced. Sure, I'll take that. And Atten, you can go ahead and take the blaster pistol there. Can't remember, we don't really have you set to dual wield or not, but you have weapon focused blaster pistol already, so we definitely want to keep you on pistols.
What is it?
We probably will have him dual wield later. Not now. Later. There we go. So one of the mixed bags about this game is there's a lot of items that can show up that give you feats. But you never know if you're actually going to get them. They're not guaranteed. The problem with that is when you spend the feats, you can't get them back after you've gotten the items. So it's, do you not spend the feats and hope you find the item in a reasonable period of time, or do you not? I'm not going to worry about it that much. The game is perfectly beatable, pretty much no matter what you do. Though a few of the final fights can get a little annoying depending on your build. Alright. I don't actually... Yeah, there's actually no reason to go back here, if I remember correctly. Yep. There's no more encounter to be triggered or anything like that, so we're just going to move on. Ah, yes. Deactivated, deactivated. A corpse. More shiny heavy armor. We're going to probably sell that, to be honest. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid, when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK has stepped into its place with a hitch. Problem is, it doesn't take commands very well. Most of the time, we have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sided with the crew quarters, with the captain, in maintenance, and even in the med lab of all places. When I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart-mouth response about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. And this droid's been purposely sabotaged, and there we go. 100 XP for doing basically nothing. But, you know, we're fairly certain that the HK droid sabotaged it, but I think we all knew that coming in.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
How do you know that?
You don't survive on the Rim as long as I have without knowing when trouble's coming.
We'll have to be careful then, but we have to keep moving.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Atten can sense things at risk. Yep, bad feeling, recommend to save your game. And we gain some influence with Atten, because I'm trying to be a nice person. Which is going to get me on Krea's bad side, but what else is new? Anyway, there's actually no reason to save. That was just basically saying, this is your point of no return, so make sure you've done what you need to in the prior part of the Harbinger, but we've taken care of all of that already. And now it's time for slow stroll. Yep. He's got that
I
billow
came
swagger.
to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Okay then. I can never remember which way to go. Let's just go straight back and see what it leads to. A locked door, so this is probably not the way forward. It is not. It's a storeroom. I like storerooms. Frag grenade. I like frag grenades. If for no other reason than I like selling frag grenades. Actually, I usually just sell the mines. Ooh, we got our real vibroblade, which I am not going to put to any use. 5 repair, 5 computer spikes. We'll use slice. And we will open the maintenance door to the ion engines because that is our goal. Look out. 250 XP. Yay, XP. That opened a door for us. Woohoo! We're not going in that door yet, though. We still have this one little side room to explore. Fantastic. A grip, part spike, so that's kind of your... just in case you somehow use them all. There's some more. Let's upgrade some items. What can we upgrade? We could upgrade that ion blaster. Or that Sith battlesuit. Or that Ashani heavy armor. What can we put on this? We need attribute damage. Neat, but not really what I want. 10% to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. That's not bad either. And might be worth considering at some point. Right. I like what we've got there, not that I have a choice. And the blaster I've got equipped, we might as well do something with. Massive criticals, +1 attack, and massive criticals. I want the attack modifier, if nothing else, to be honest. And I like keen. So that doubles our threat range. Have +2 attack modifier overall, 2 through 9. Cool. And massive criticals 1. Nice. And we can still use the weapon. Unlike the Vibroblade I upgraded for my other character, which we did not have the feats for. Oops. Alright. We're almost done with the Harbinger. Which, of course, means it's soon to be cutscene time again. Yay, cutscene time. And right when we use this and walk through that next hall, that should be when we trigger it. And activate the maintenance procedure. And log out. Yay, more free XP. And you're looking pretty stylish there.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
Atten, you need to trust me. Come on.
All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one, and one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
I want to know where she got the sword. She didn't have one before.
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
Kreia, I think she was wounded. Badly.
Huh? How do you know that?
I think it was through the Force.
Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Oh, Sleeps with Vibroblades. I like that. Alright, let's go. And we gain some Lightside points. Yay, Lightside points. It's pretty easy to tell which decisions are light and dark. Alright, remember how I said don't like microing my inventory? Well, I lied a little bit. We're going to give you the Ion Blaster because, guess what? We're going to be fighting for a while.
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
I know. We ran into the protocol droid earlier. He attacked us too. Don't blame yourself. If you hadn't gotten us out of the administration level, we'd never have made it this far. And then let's go. T3 has joined your party. He can make programming spikes. And he liked that.
Just say the word.
Alright, so we're going to level you up. I'm going to up your dexterity. And... yep, that's pretty much our lot right there. We should get a couple of levels on him. Yep, that's what I thought. Feats for him. I'm not going to give him toughness. I think I'll take my own advice because, I mean, at the most you get +1 level up. So +2 per level up. So at the most, what, an extra 60 hit points by the end of the game and 10% damage resistance by improved toughness. You know, I'm gonna take their word on it and say that it's probably not worth it. These are actually probably worth having. I mean, +6 to someone that being attacked by one of your allies is pretty good. Demolitions and stealth, kind of useless for him. Gearhead's actually pretty good for him. Weapon focus blaster pistol is pretty good for him, and I'm gonna actually go with weapon focus blaster pistol. No, dual wield. And there's a reason I'm going with dual wield instead of the weapon focus. It has to do with some things we can pick up for him later. And give you that self-sustaining unit that we picked up. Give you that deflector we picked up. And since I gave you dual wield, we're going to give you a blaster pistol as well.
Just say the word.
And Atten, you're taking the lead, because I'm pretty sure you're my explosives guy. Hangar control unit. We kind of need that. Excellent. Game?
What is it?
It's like I'm fairly certain that there should be an enemy here. Who's going to win? Us or
More
that
where
repair
that came
droid?
from.
Us. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and loot this in the meanwhile. Ooh, a med pack. So good. Right. Oh right, I got the upgraded version of Stun Droid. That would actually really wreck these guys. A droid lockout bypass? You don't say. Yeah, I'll take +3 computer use and +3 security. Should make it pretty easy to get past any locked doors we find. How good does that do? That was on a save. Come on. I don't think they saved against that one. Oops.
Everyone down!
Right. I don't want to step on the mine. Nope, T3 did it anyway. Darn it, T3. I wanted that mine. Adam's taking a beating. Ow, grenades suck. Not that we're really in any danger. Could always equip that sonic protection stuff if I was really that worried about it. I'm not. And real quick before we head up the ramp.
Just say the word.
Would you get that for me, please? Thank you. Oh no, a big droid. You, sir, are making me sad. Please stop saving against my attack. Yeah, character's
Time
not
to take
built
you
for
down to
force powers.
size.
But that's all right. Ooh, 114 credits, though. Nice. Nothing on your corpses. Nothing on your corpses. That is disappointing. And making our way up to this station. Shut down the emergency field to the exit ramp. Beautiful. And we're going to head out this way. Not much left to do. Will it work? Oh, it's area effect now. That's nice. Didn't realize that. You should hit me for 13? Dang. That would hit me for 12. Oh, these are tough. 25 each? I didn't realize these guys were that tough.
Just say the word.
Huh. Interesting. That was unexpected. I guess the melee character I have kills them so fast I didn't even notice. Fair enough. Get up. There you go. Walk it off. Right. Anything? Yep, I was gonna say we got some remains. Ooh, 45 credits. I'll take it. Alright, that's about all we can do here. And I guess since I'm low on hit points and I have a level up, I might as well use it. And our feet. What do we want? I'm not boosting toughness again. Already said as much. Stealth run is meh. Regenerate vitality points is eh. Mobility is eh. Precise shot increases the damage done with ranged weapons by 1. -2 to deflect. Note, there's a lot of these, up to 5. Which is pretty good for your ranged characters. This character is not going to be ranged, so I'm not going to actually bother. I'm not going to bother with close combat, because in the long term it's not useful. Jedi defense. Huh. What proficiency melee doesn't really interest me. Lightsaber stuff, we don't even have a lightsaber, that we are going to want to eventually pick up. Finesse with lightsabers. I don't care about any of these things, to be honest. Conditioning might actually be more worth it than toughness, to be honest. I don't care about empathy. I don't care about caution. And we're not doing 2-weapon fighting. And I don't care about gearhead. I should care about gearhead. +3 at most. Probably not worth it. I will grab conditioning. The saves are always good. And I'm definitely going to grab heal. This heal is super good. That regeneration for T3 is actually pretty nice. Means I really don't have to worry about him much at all. So are these ones super tough like the last set, or are these easier?
More where that came from.
Hard to tell.
Time to take you down to size.
These are easier. Oh, this one's got its darn energy shield. Not that it availed it of much. Alright. Nothing too crazy in this part. Let us open the path to the hangar, shall we? Yes, Hatton, it's locked.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
What? The console?
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
He said he could open the door to the hangar. He just needs to access the hangar terminal up on the platform.
How can you even understand that noise?
I've served with lots of utility droids in the, well, many years ago.
Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Well, to be fair, I can also slice it, but...
Just say the word.
Your overall computer modifier is going to be higher than mine, so let's use you. Version controls, run diagnostic, check the status of the subsystems. Open the blast door. Replace the control module. And there we go. And we're done. Fantastic. Hey look, more droids. Who's surprised? Not me. You know, Atten, if you could hit with that thing, you'd be able to kill these a lot faster.
More where that came from.
Right. Well, he's actually not that bad of a shot.
Time to take you down to size. Time to take you down to size.
Oh, this one's gonna fold real quick. Yeah, you're as good as dead. Oh no, T3 got hit by a cryo laser. Whatever is the droid going to do when attacked by a cryo laser? Not care is what he's going to do. I think it's hurting him a little, but not much.
Let's settle this.
Yeah. Man, there were a lot of droids in there.
Time to take you down to size.
Leave my droid alone. Actually, by all means, please focus on him. Well, I think it does do some damage. I don't think it can actually
Everyone
stun
down!
him, which is pretty cool. Though, did take our sweet time killing. Oh look, another one popped out while we were killing that one. Who'd have thought? Yeah, when Atten hits
More
with
where
that
that
gun,
came
it
from.
really hurts these guys. That, and I don't think their shields actually stop it because it's ion and not energy or heat. Another one? Wow.
Time to even the odds.
Threw them all up here, didn't we? Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Droid optimized interface. Not the worst thing to grab. I think it's actually worse than what we've already got, but we'll take a look. So 3 and 3 and just 2. Yep. I think we're going to keep what we've got. Ooh, heat shielding. Oh.
I hear you.
Atten got a level. Very nice. And we finally maxed out awareness. Awesome. I don't use stealth. Like, ever. It's probably not the best plan, but what can you do? I just don't like bothering with it in this game. And honestly, why sneak by things when you can just kill them and get their XP?
More where that came from.
Are you done? Yes, you...
Just say the word.
No, you're not. There's another one down there. You can hit it from here, though, so we might get away with not setting off all the mines. Hey, Atten. Would you like to turn around, buddy? Thank you. I don't like the cryo laser. The cryo ray, or whatever that.
More where that came from.
It's kind of annoying. Ooh, upgrade class 2. Not that we have any of those yet, but we could get one later. And that's all we wrote for this one. Already level 7.
Just say the
we're
word.
Still in the prologue. That's not that surprising, actually. Alright. Pick up this one. Gonna try and grab as many of these as possible without blowing them up. Nothing too special there. Alright. There's no mine there anymore, Atten. Yeah, whatever. No one said this game didn't have its bugs. It has a lot of bugs. Now, did we draw everybody up top that we could have? I doubt it. But it'd be nice if we did. Much like on the Dark Side run, when we get to the event to shoot all the soldiers, I'm going to just let them on the ship because I would like to get their stuff. Because stuff is important. Oh yes, this part.
I hear you.
We're definitely going to want to use T3 for this. 9 and 7, so we're going to repair first. We're going to access this. We're going to go to the decontamination chamber. And we're going to spend the 4 spikes to shut it down. And then we're going to open it. Fantastic. I know you probably couldn't read all of those choices, but to be honest, there was nothing of any significance there. It was just, do you want to do the things that will progress the plot? And yes, yes I would. And an easy enough to get through low security door. Goodies? Please be goodies. Not the goodies I wanted. Those were definitely not the kind of goodies I wanted. Alright, let's just go this way first, because I want to deal with Mr. Droidy Droid. Or he can just sit there. There you go. He won't live long.
More where that came from.
Dead. Another optimized interface that we really don't need. Anything on you? Does not look like it. Alright, let's loot the cargo bay. Spoiler alert. No one else is ever going to get the chance to get this stuff. Ever. For reasons that will become apparent very soon. A surveillance upgrade. What are you? Oh. So that is useless completely. 3 awareness, 1 demolition, and 1 dexterity. I will take that. Yeah, the level 2 upgrade slots have been unlocked already, so I don't think that's a useful thing anymore. Reflex package and exchange casual gloves. Computer use, demolitions, and security. What are you wearing? Tarsus survival gloves? Take that. I'd rather you had those. Insulated gloves. I'll take those instead. Alright. Yeah, +1 to all saves is pretty nice. The skill booster nice for Atten, though. And what do you have? Ion cell and ballistic shielding Mark 1. Whatever. A retinal combat implant. So +1 persuade and +1 charisma. Immunity to critical hits and +1 awareness. Take that one. Not the worst implant. Not the best, but not the worst. And I think we're done. So we're going to have a little cutscene to go through. And a little event, and then we get to clear out the ship, and yeah. Let us enter the Ebon Hawk.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Or not. You can not give a laser turret a workout. We're not going to give the laser turret a workout. We're just going to kind of watch them file on in. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Small arms fire does not do a lot to a ship like this, so it's not like them firing at us would actually do anything. I don't get Star Wars sometimes. That's alright. Come on, guys. Shuffle on in. All 25 of you. It's more fun that way. I don't think there's any reward for doing this well either, so... I mean, even if you got more XP for doing it well, there's a chance you can get stuff off these guys, and it XP is not that hard to come by in this game. Or is it particularly necessary? You gain a lot of levels in the course of this game. Heck, we're already level 7 and we haven't even gone off the prologue yet. Still, I don't mind the prologue so much. Do I like it more than I like Tarsus? Not sure. I mean, we're still technically in the prologue. We're just in the first part of the prologue. We've got a second part of the prologue to go through.
We've got company!
The Sith aboard the ship. Oh no, whatever will we do? Alright, so we have 25 of these suckers. And since we are all ranged, this is basically going to turn into a shooting match. I seem to be winning so far. Yeah, I'd say I'm winning. 24 remain. You don't say. The game can do basic math. I'm impressed. Okay, this is a little less fun. This would be a great time to use a grenade if I felt threatened. I mean, they're hurting me, but whoop-de-doo. That heal did nothing. Can you stop turning the camera that way? There you go. Right. My skills are not conducive towards using force powers. Good to know. I don't remember how that worked. I think it actually is based on your treat injury skill, so it's really not going to be that useful for me. Ooh, credits. Is my character likely to die in this encounter? Yes. Does it matter? No. No, it does not. Oh no. Whoa, you took 23 from something? The heck did you take 23 from? These guys are putting up a lot more of a fight than the last bunch last time I did this. Oh boy, I'm gonna lose. I lost.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines.
Good.
Let's give the laser turret a workout.
It auto-saved. Fantastic. Oops. Alright, I guess I should pretend to take it seriously. I forgot this character is not nearly as well equipped for dealing with this boarding party. We'll probably take control of T3. I was not expecting them to hurt that badly. I don't know. They must have gotten some really lucky criticals in there. I think that's what the 23 damage hit was a critical hit from a laser rifle. There is some luck to it. There's definitely some luck to it. Kind of wish we didn't have to sit through this sequence again, but hey, I'll take the autosave, because I wasn't quick saving much. I didn't even think about it before getting on the ship. I'll shuffle on in here eventually. You guys almost here? Just a few more of you? I think that might have been the last of them. Yep, they're just over there making their pot shots.
We've got company!
Yes, yes we do. Alright. Let's try to do this a little more intelligently. Mostly by abusing the fact that this shock arm is really nasty. this is not a good place to sit because
Everyone down!
we're in a crossfire, but if we don't do stupid things, we should be okay. Unfortunately, the NPCs are prone to doing
More where that came from!
stupid things. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it! Stop auto-running to the enemies!
More where that came
Jeez.
from!
He'll be back. See, he's back.
More where that came from!
And this is still not going exceptionally well, because my party members are idiots. Fantastic. Perfect time to level up. This is the last point I'm going to put into con. Everything else goes other places now. And there we go. Powers! I want to grab... I don't know. Dominate Mind. Sounds wonderful. Ooh, Strength Amplifier. Do not mind if I do. That shock arm is pretty potent.
Let's settle this.
Pretty potent indeed. Med pack, that's fine. And yeah, you're gone. Much better this time around. Less bad luck. Credits. Melee shield. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. What do we have left? Ooh, remains. Spike Tunneler. Not going to complain. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh dear.
More where that came from! Time to even the odds.
There's a lot less of them. And you're done. Anything? No? No. Alright, just 2 more to go. We should be able to handle that. Or 3 more, sorry.
More where that came from! More where that came from! More where that came from!
And they didn't drop anything, so we're good.
All right, let's get out of here!
Kreia, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
More small arms fire. Those hitting us would be really bad. That would be really bad indeed.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Just do your best to keep your distance. We'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
No. Someone might still be alive in the facility.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky.
Get it? Asteroids? Rocky? I don't think our choice mattered much. I don't think it mattered much at all.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
The Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That is an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get to Peragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
So why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
But I was exiled from the Jedi Order.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
But the last of the Jedi, this can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any of the survivors are still alive, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Then how do we stop the Sith?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
So, what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
The Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
A Jedi's life is sacrifice. It is a small price to pay.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Mynock. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Mynock. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
I'll go check on her then. And we get some Lightside points and 1500 XP. Not bad. Well, that's going to be it for this part. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.